Hi students, right? We will study one horizontal projectile motion. No? Horizontal projectile motion, right? Means what? So suppose you are standing at certain height and you are throwing one ball here. So the ball will go like this and it will fall onto this one. No? Exactly. So we will see here. No? So this is one. Suppose you are standing on the top of a tower, right? So here you are throwing one ball here. This is your height. So you are throwing one ball with one velocity is u. So how the object will move now? This object, so it will go like this and it will come down like this and it will fall here. This type of motion we will call it as like a horizontal projectile motion. So you try to observe, therefore you are providing the velocity toward this side, it is like this u. Okay. So why it is coming down? Why it is coming down? We know that it is coming down because of due to the gravity. Let us see, let us observe at one point now. Therefore, you can take one point here. This is one point. After throwing some time, no. So after some time t, so therefore the ball is came to here. Can you tell me this distance? This is your x distance. It is travelled this much distance. Why this distance is travelled? Because of due to this horizontal velocity we provided now. Okay, this distance is travelled because of due to this velocity. This distance, how it is travelled? This distance is along the y-axis. This distance is travelled because of due to the gravity. Gravity is pulling downward, right? So gravity is pulling downward, right? Due to gravity, it is coming downward now. So okay, here means we have provided one velocity. So what is the velocity in that vertically downward direction now? So there is no initial velocity in the vertically downward direction now. Initial velocity along the y-axis it will be 0. This y direction is because of due to the gravity. This x direction is because of due to what we projected now. This point you remember, so then you can solve the problems now. Here horizontally you are throwing, no, horizontally it is moving, assume there is no air resistance, no. So there is no other opposing force is not there. So therefore acceleration along the x axis it will be 0. But here along the y axis, so it is falling freely. So this is nothing but like a free fall. Free fall means what? Acceleration is because of due to the gravity. Acceleration along the y-axis is nothing but a acceleration due to gravity. Then you can write the equations along the x-axis and you can write down along the equation along the y-axis. This x distance you can write down. So because acceleration is not there, so this distance travelled is nothing but with what speed you are throwing now and time taken to reach here, u into t. So therefore this it will be your horizontal distance. Now what is the vertical distance now? It is free fall now. Vertical distance is nothing but a y is equals to ut plus half a d square. U was 0, therefore 1 by 2 g t square will be your displacement along the y-axis. Now you can calculate the velocity along the x-axis and y-axis. No, velocity is not going to change because acceleration is 0. So velocity every point at this point, what will be the horizontal velocity? Horizontal velocity is u only. Every point horizontal velocity will be u only. What is the vertical velocity now? So here is a free fall is there. Therefore here at this point it is attain the velocity vy is equals to. So therefore vy is equals to v is equals to u plus at. U is 0. Therefore it is nothing but a gt. You require this equation. Actually this and these two are is enough to solve any type of problem on this one now, right? Let us write down. So first of all, let us calculate how much amount of time taken to reach the ground. The time taken to reach the ground, how much vertical distance it will travel, no? So vertical distance it will travel this height, no? So therefore you can substitute this is your height. So h is equals to half g t square. So t is equals to square root of 2h by g. This is the time taken to hit the ground, right? So what will be the horizontal distance? Horizontal distance, how much distance it will travel now? So this horizontal distance we will call it as like a range. Range is equals to, so u into what is the time taken to hit the ground, no? U into time taken it will be equal to square root of 2h by g. This is your range, or this much far away it is going to fall. Or we can calculate velocity at this point, no? What will be the velocity here now? This velocity at this point, we know this is vy. So velocity at any point we can write down v is equals to, therefore u into I cap, because it is along the x axis. So Vy, therefore, if you take downward direction as your negative direction, no? So therefore Vy, so Vy is equals to minus j cap. Vy you can write down minus gt. So V vector is equals to u I cap minus gt j cap will be your velocity equation. And you can calculate what will be the displacement equation here also. So that is displacement equation. What is the position vector equation? No, r is equals to xi plus yj. So x is what? X is nothing but ut, y is nothing but a half gt square j cap, right? So like this you can calculate it, no? But for us, mostly for NEET level, no, NEET and JEE level, this formula, most important, these two formulas are important. Now let us calculate some more concept here, no, right? So we will just recollect it, no. Therefore here what will be the time taken to reach the ground, no? Therefore square root of 2h by g. So what will be the range is required, no? This is your range. So how much far away it is going to fall onto this, right? So we will do some questions onto this one, no? Sometimes the questions can come here. So therefore what will be the angle it is going to incident at this point, no? Angle it is going to strike this one, no? Therefore you can draw it here. So here you can draw it, no? Therefore here with the dot angle, no, theta is equals to, this is tan theta. So tan theta is equals to, therefore opposite side by adjacent side, right? So this is tan theta. This is not important. These two formulas are most important now, right? So where we can apply this one now? We'll do one question based on this one now. Let us see here. So this is one question now. So here we are standing on the top of a tower of height is 125 meters. So we are throwing an object with a speed of 5 meters per second. So we can calculate what are the things, no? We can whatever the things we can calculate it, no? So we can, what is the time taken to hit the ground, no? Time taken is nothing but 2h by g. So you know that 2 into h is how much, no? 125 meters, and by g is nothing but 10. You can take it, no? How much it will be? 125 into 2. So therefore it will be 250. So divided by 10, therefore you can get cancelled. Root 25 is nothing but 5 seconds. Therefore it is going to hit the ground in 5 seconds. Or sometimes you can calculate here range. Therefore u into time taken, no? U is how much, no? 5 into 5. So therefore 25 meters it is going to fall the ground. So you can calculate whatever the velocity here at any point, no? Therefore this is u is nothing but 5 meters per second. After certain time, suppose t is equals to 1 second. So if they are asking, no, so what will be the Vy now? Vy is nothing but gt, g is nothing but 10 into t is nothing but 1, therefore 10 meters per second. So then you can write down the velocity at this point, no? V is equals to, therefore 5I minus 10 j cap. Even if you want to calculate the speed, just you do the magnitude, you can get your answer. So you can calculate position vector, angle, whatever the things, no, they are asking, no, you can calculate it now, right? Let us do one more question now here. Okay, so this is one of the application, no? This is also exactly the same. There is an aeroplane is there. So this aeroplane, so is going with a speed of 720 km per hour. 720 km per hour means we can convert into meters per second. 720 into 5 by 18 meters per second. 18 ones are 18 40s are, therefore it is 200 meters per second. So it is about, height is about 1000 meters. So this one aeroplane, jet plane is going, no? So with a height of about 1000 meters and with a speed of 200 meters per second, and it is releases one food packet. So therefore where it is going to hit it and where it is going to fall it. So these all the things, no, again the same thing, time you can calculate square root of 2h by g. So range is equals to u into square root of 2h by g. So what are the things, no, you can calculate it, no? So right, so this exactly the same onto this. Let us do one more question here, no? So here we will see the in the steps. So there is a steps are there, staircase are there, no? Here we are throwing one ball with a velocity is u. So then at what which step it is going to hit it? So which step it is going to hit it? So how to do it now? This is also exactly the same. So therefore here what you can write it now? This height is nothing but a h. So this is h, height of each step is h, like that n number of steps are there, no. So therefore height it will be equal to nh. The length of this one is L, therefore it is L, length of this step, no. So this distance is L, like that n steps are there, no. Therefore n into L. You can see that this is a range, this is your height. So with projector, no, we want to calculate n. So say therefore here this is a height, no, this is your range. So r is equals to therefore u into square root of 2h by g. R therefore will do squaring on this, r square is equals to u square into 2h by g. Just to substitute, this is your r and this is your h. So substitute these two values in this one, no. Therefore it is n square into L square r, right, into NL whole square. It is u square into 2 into h value is nothing but a nh by g. 1n and 1n get cancelled out. So n it will be equal to this taken here, no. So you can write down 2h by g. So this is now into u square by L square, right. So this is your formula. Therefore in which step therefore this ball is going to hit the ground, hit the step, right. So we'll do one more question here now. Okay. So one question here, there are two tall buildings are there, no, are 40 meters apart. So with what speed, right, okay, with what speed the ball be thrown in the horizontally from the window of 145 meters above the ground in one building, so that it will enter the window to 22.5 meters above the ground from the other. Okay, I will explain this one, no. Listen. So here there is a two buildings are there, no. This is one building. Okay. So this is one building, no, and there is another one more building is there. These are the two buildings are there, right. So two buildings are there. These two buildings are separated by 40 meters apart. Therefore 40 meters apart. Now here what happened now, from one of the building, this is one of the building at height of 45 meters. Suppose this height is about 145 meters, 145 meters. Here from this one now we are throwing from this window, you are throwing with one speed, right. This ball, what happened now, it is going on entering into one more window here now. This window, where it is this window now, this window is at a height of 22.5 meters, okay. So that it will enter this one now, right. So with what speed we want to throw it, we want to calculate it. So very simple question now. See here again, this horizontal range already you know it now, 40 meters. What is the height now? This is 145, this is 22.5, above only it is getting, no. You subtract this 145 minus 22.5. So what you will get it now here, 122.5 you can get your, this is your height, right. You got it the same thing, again the same formula, r is equals to u into square root of 2h by g, right. So we know the range already. So range is equals to 40 meters. U we want to calculate, u into square root of 2 into h value how much now, 122.5 divided by, you can take it as like 9.8. So therefore 40 is equals to u into 122.5 means it is 45. Therefore here it will be 245 divided by 9.8. So 9.8, so 9.8 means you can take 10, nearly 250, 250 means nearly 25, you can get it your answer. So u into root 25. So therefore root 25 is nothing but a u into 5. So therefore u is equals to, so 40, so 40 by 5, therefore 40 by 5, 40 by 5 it will be equal to 8 meters per second. 8 meters per second will be your correct answer now. So we'll do one more question here now, right. So let us see, right. Here slightly different question here now. Suppose here there is an arrangement is there, here we are throwing with a speed of, okay. So there is a block is there, so it is throwing with a speed of 2 meters per second, 2 meters per second. So this is throwing at a height from the height of 5 meters. So when it is thrown initially at that point, therefore electric field is started. Electric field is switched on, this electric field. This is also having the charge of 2 into 10 to the power of minus 9 coulomb, and it's having the mass is about 2 micrograms, right? So at what distance it is going to hit it? This is slightly different. You cannot substitute the formulas, no. You need to understand the question, then you can able to solve it very easily. So suppose if you are throwing this one, no, therefore if this field was not there, it would have reached the ground. Okay, actually, right? See here. Therefore here we are throwing this ball, this block, no, with a speed of 2 meters per second from a height of 5 meters. Right? So here it is going to fall here now. But it is having some charge now. There will be an electric field is generated. Electric field is how much now? 2 Newton per coulomb. Here two accelerations are there. What are the two accelerations now here? So therefore here downward acceleration is there now, and this side one acceleration is there, horizontal acceleration. Why? Because electric field is switched on. So horizontal acceleration, so downward acceleration. First of all, let us go for how much time it will take to reach the ground. He is asking what is the range here, no? We want to calculate how much amount of time taken. Downward is coming because of due to the gravity only, that is what. So downward it is coming because of due to the gravity, only gravity. So therefore what will be the time taken now? Time taken, you know it now already. So square root of 2h by g. What is the square root of 2h by g? No, 2 into h is nothing but 5 divided by 10. Therefore it is 1 second. So it is going to hit the ground in 1 second. But now we want to calculate how much far away it is going to calculate. I mean how much far away it is going to hit it. So here in previous questions, now what we discussed, this side there is no other force is there. Here there is one more force is there. What is this force now? Force is equals to Q times of E. Q is how much now? Q, charge how much now? 2 into 10 to the power of minus 9. 2 into 10 to the power of minus 9 into 2. Therefore 4 into 10 to the power of minus 9 Newton. This is your force. Right? So we want acceleration here now. Acceleration is equals to how much now? Force by mass. So therefore force by mass, force is equals to, right? Let us write down here. So therefore here acceleration along the horizontal direction now. Acceleration is equals to force by mass. Force how much now? 4 into 10 to the power of minus 9. Mass is nothing but is given as 2 micrograms. 2 micrograms. 2 micrograms means what? 2 into 10 to the power of minus 6 grams. We have to take always in kgs, no? 2 into 10 to the power of minus 6 into 10 to the power of minus 3. So this will get cancelled. Therefore horizontal acceleration is 2 meter per second square. Right? So horizontal force is there here now. Therefore here horizontal distance x is equals to, so initial speed is there and force is also is there. Therefore ut plus half at square. So u is how much now? 2 meters per second. How much time it is acting now? 1 second. So plus 1 by 2 into 2 into 1 square. Therefore 2 to cancel here now. So 2 plus 1, therefore 3 meters. Right, students? Therefore here answer is 3 meters now. Clear, students? Okay? Like this. Always don't depend upon the formulas only. You have to understand as per the situation, no? So then you can solve very easily if you are thorough in the basics now. Right? Right, students? So we'll study. So one more example. Let us see. We are standing on the top of a tower and we are throwing the two balls. So ball 1, so with a horizontally with a certain speed, and second ball we are dropping freely on the ground. So can you tell me which ball will hit the ground first? Which ball? Either first ball or second ball. Right? If you know the answer, please comment me. Right? So however I will tell you. So here surprisingly you will see that these two balls will hit the ground at the same time. Why? So therefore you are throwing this ball in the horizontally, therefore it is going to reach the ground. So they are coming down is because of due to the gravity. Right? So here this ball is falling freely is also because of due to gravity only. It is coming due to gravity. This side downward motion, this side motion, both are under gravity. So therefore here also initial velocity, downward initial velocity is 0, downward velocity is 0. Definitely they are going to reach to the ground at the same time. right? Let us do one more question here now. So suppose if you are there is a one monkey is there, no, on top of a tree. So there is a one monkey is there, no, right? So therefore some hunter is there. So he is aim this monkey. So by keeping the right gun, right, is pointing toward the monkey directly here, no, right? So therefore now let us see what is the question now. He is aimed to the monkey, kept directly to the monkey, is able to fire it. So once he trigger this one now, right? Once he trigger at that point this monkey is left the branch and is falling freely. So when it is triggered, therefore this is falling freely. So therefore this bullet will hit the monkey or not? Also please pause this video and you can comment, right? So again surprisingly this also going to hit the monkey, right? Why? Because while going like this, so it is coming downward slowly and slowly is because of due to the gravity here, no. So therefore here meanwhile this is also coming freely falling, no. Therefore the monkey will come here and it will be able to hit the monkey, right? Okay, right? One more final question, no. We will see it, no. Right. In horizontal projectile motion, the path of the particle is given as y is equals to 40x square. So what is this equation, no? Equation is given as like a y is equals to 40x square. This is a path followed by the particle. We want to calculate the initial velocity. So what will be the right here y is a function of displacement. So we will derive an equation now for this. So as a function of displacement, no. So we already derived, therefore we are throwing with a speed u and it is coming and falling here, no, downward, right? So here therefore at any certain instant, right, let us see here, no, right, here at any instant, no, therefore here we will see it, this is traveling some distance, no, x is equals to ut. So y distance you know it, no, therefore y is equals to half gt square. Here this is a function of distance, here time is not there, we will eliminate the time. So here x is equals to therefore ut and t is equals to x by u. Substitute here now, y is equals to 1 by 2 into g into x by u whole square. Therefore y is equals to g by 2u square into x square. This is a parabolic equation, no. So this is the path followed by the horizontal projectile particle, right. So y is equals to g by 2u square into x square, exactly the same equation, no. So therefore g by 2u square, you can compare this equation, no, you can get it as like a 40, clear. So in this one you want to calculate u, so therefore here you can rewrite it as here, therefore now you can take it as u square is equals to, so g by 2 into 40. So g value is 10 by 80. So it will get cancelled, u square is equals to 1 by 8, u is equals to 1 by root 8 meters per second. This is the speed with which is thrown horizontally. Okay students, I hope you learnt horizontal projectile motion thoroughly, right. So thank you for watching. So please subscribe to my channel now. Thank you.